So here we go. Lee Martin leaves off from pole position. Tommy Hall already having a little nibble there into the first corner. Lee Martin holds his line nicely. Brilliant start for these drivers. World-class driving as we've seen throughout qualifying today. Now let's see what happens. This is the first leg of the three-leg finals. Lee Martin brings them round for the opening lap with Tommy Hall right behind him. Then comes Neil Cragg. And Jamie Hall, Oliver Nattress. So top five just edging out a little bit from the rest of the field. All there in grid order at the start. So Lee Martin coming through, centre of the track over the double he goes. Tommy Hall right there behind him. He's just pulling away a little bit from Neil Cragg, but not a huge amount. Oh, Lee Martin on two wheels just saves it. Tommy Hall was ready for pounce in there. But Lee Martin gets away with it, goes right onto the straight. Tommy Hall has the opening and into the lead now of this A final. So Tommy Hall, Lee Martin, Neil Cragg just edging up behind those two now, as you can see. So top three pretty much shook a blanket over him. Who's to gain the go? Over the double in the centre. Over the jump. They're going to go up the hill. And back down. Nice driving from these drivers, as you'd expect in the A final, but Tommy Hall brings them round. 1 minute 20 seconds on the master clock already. Lee Martin rolls reverse now, got to try and put the pressure on Tommy Hall. And Tommy's on the bike, so Lee Martin back to the point. Neil Cragg looking for a manoeuvre from his teammate all over the back of Tommy Hall now. So it's Lee Martin, Tommy Hall, Neil Cragg and Jamie Hall right there as well. Then Oliver Nattress and Ben Smith coming through. From the 8th spot, he's up to the 6th, and the top 6 now pulled away from the rest of the field, as you can see. Lee Martin's lead 9/10 of a second over Tommy Hall. Very little in between Neil Cragg. Jamie Hall, Oliver Nattress, Ben Smith and Thomas Phipps trying to go with him, but all our focus goes to the lead because Tommy Hall closing that 9/10 of a second gap to Lee Martin. So it's over 2 minutes from down the straight they go. Absolutely nothing in it. It's down to 2/10 of a second now. The gap you can visually see has come down from 9/10 to 2/10. Lee Martin, Tommy Hall, Neil Cragg, Jamie Hall. Those four putting away a little bit from Oliver Nattress. Just takes one little bad bump or something on the track for these drivers for things to change. And Tommy Hall looking around the outside now of Lee Martin. Lee Martin holds the racing line. Tommy trying to go around him, goes over the top of him, and it's Neil Cragg now going to pick up the pieces. Gets never right him off. Neil Cragg third on the grid, leading this A final. Oh, Neil's had a mistake. It's Jamie Hall now to the point. Jamie Hall, Lee Martin, Neil Cragg, Tommy Hall and Ben Smith. Jamie Hall, 3/10 the gap to Lee Martin. Neil Cragg just 2/10 further back. Then it's Tommy Hall and Ben Smith, about 1.3 seconds, splitting the top 5. What an A final we are seeing here now. 1.5 minutes to go. Who's it going to be? Who knows? We'll find out in a minute and a half. Jamie Hall, Lee Martin try and give him the pressure. Neil Cragg, Tommy Hall, Ben Smith. Wow, any of these 5. Thomas Phipps still putting the hammer down there in 6, but all the focus into the sharp end. Lee Martin trying everything he can on Jamie Hall. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Brilliant driving from all these top 5. Different teams out there, no team orders, no family orders. Everybody's there racing hard and fair for themselves. Seconds to go. Jamie Hall, 2/10 still the gap to Lee Martin. Neil Cragg waiting for anything to happen with those two up front once again. And Tommy Hall and Ben Smith also right there in the mix. 35 seconds to go. It's going to be this lap. There's going to probably 2 more. Neil Cragg looking for a move on Lee Martin. Lee Martin wants his full attention to Jamie Hall ahead of him, but he's got to watch his movements because Neil Cragg is right there with him. Top 5, 2 in it, 20 seconds to go. They're going to hit the line and go one more time. Still Jamie Hall, Lee Martin, Neil Cragg. Tommy Hall has a mistake, then straight now to the 4. This is the final lap now, so it's Jamie Hall, Lee Martin, Neil Cragg, Ben Smith, top 4. It's between those four, I would say. Lee Martin putting the pressure on Jamie Hall. Last half a lap to go. Remember, it's only leg one, few more legs to go. Phipps had a mistake, so Tommy Hall back to the four. But look at these three coming to the line. Who's it going to be? Jamie Hall, Lee Martin, Neil Cragg. Down the straight they go. And Jamie Hall taking left number one by 1/10 of a second from Lee Martin. Neil Cragg third, Tommy Hall fourth. Thomas Phipps will come home in fifth. What a race.